plans, Des.
No, not when it comes round to those two as well. No big surprise seeing the Echo removed. Bit of a nightmare, and I think with the IQ banned away.
Latam teams seem to be with the Nitro. They really do have a great success rate with it, but M-King will move in and get a second onto for MIBR. They've got Novus downstairs on the roam, and he does come back upstairs to try and rotate to site, but SSG are ready for that. M-King have it all to do here. They need to lock things down now, and we can see Bullet doing a great job of that with the kill onto Canadian. He's got two coming from the same door. He just needs to watch the same angle. He'll get both. Thinking Nate and Bosco go down to headshots. Bullet coming out as MVP for the round, no question.
Exactly the kind of comments we were making on Clubhouse yesterday.
Drawn under the bench.
But still finds the kill anyway.
Matter.
I was going to say pre-fire around the corner and you find yourself a second kill. That's exactly what he'll do and SSG's plans.
A thorn indeed, but Bosco will move in and have something to say about that. But they don't recognise that the pickup is happening, don't push forward quick enough. Bullet will get a kill. Cyber gets one for himself onto Canadian as well. Thinking Nade steps in. Options, just looking around that site, trying to get an angle onto everybody. MIBR just looking to survive.
Ooh,
Thinking Nade with a great headshot, but he won't find Cyber on the prone.
Well, you still want to try and beat that Cyber, but he goes for it and will lose. But the flank comes in here from Novice as well, and he will find one. Potentially being pushed for a second. They'll get this pick up onto Cyber in just a second. That's 1 for 1 to start things off.
Charge of things. 3 versus 2, 3 versus 1, 3 versus none as Bullet and Hugzord come in with a quick couple of kills. What a round for Bullet. 5 versus 4, Hibana off the board, so there will be no hard breach options. Bullet steps around with one onto Thinking Nid, and that just shows the confidence of the man stepping out for that study peak. Trades come in again. Hugzord getting rampy after he picks the kill up onto Cyber. Bullet will finish one off, M-King the second, and that will be round number 4 in favour of MIBR. It just shows the confidence once again, just jumping out and getting into things. M-King kill onto Canadian, Bullet kill onto Bosco. Tell me what SSG can do at this point, because they certainly don't know. Hugzord kill onto Thinking Nade, Novice onto Fultz. This is going quickly south. We're going to have a round over in under a minute here. Rampy comes in and gets
jump outs, the C4s, there's losing gunfights they're not even expecting to have to take. They are just tearing them apart in the way that we didn't see MIBR manage to achieve yesterday against
2 or 3 at him. The problem with getting 2 or 3 at him is as soon as you move into study, that's what happens. Bullet is there watching another angle. Novice has got the C4 from below. There's just no way that you can get into challenge Cyber. They are just watching each other's angles so well here at MIBR. Every angle is covered. Every player has got backup.
We always say with this site, it's so tough, but there we go. The final shot comes through. 6-0 on the defense for MIBR. Beautiful, flawless siege being played to start things off here. To get one down, I was going to say, normally you put one down on red stairs here as well for when the push does come through, but not to be worried about.
Rampy on the ward and getting a kill onto Novice. Much better from SSG here with a kill onto Cyber.
Nice.
Fultz with a second onto Hugzord. Much better from SSG. The lack of success on the roam from Canadian didn't really impact on the round. They'd got site set up exactly as they
were.
were.
Bosco was a short while ago, but timing is not his friend right now. He will be down, but not out immediately. However, Bosco will swing around with that shotgun again at this stage,
and that will take the Jaeger off the board. So not a huge loss for SSG there. His utility already
doesn't know. Oh, Novice gets picked up as well as he wasn't aware there was so much as a trade being seen. Seeing them go back to what we saw yesterday where they're not coming through. Having said that, 2 kills fly back. It's into a 2 versus 2. Make it a 2 versus 1. This could be everything for them here. This is the final round. Like we say, we are stuck in perpetual match point until MIBR win. Fultz is alone trying to do what he can. Some sprays coming through the wall. Not quite getting picked off, but it's going to come through regardless. They win the final round and Villa is won in emphatic fashion by MIBR. 7-1 ace. That is in stark contrast to what we saw yesterday.
What a masterclass from MIBR there. If anything, it's an easier map to control in those terms. As I said, only 2 staircases, particularly if it's a bottom floor for anybody that you can see in the ruins. There is one, but he won't actually get them. But the challenge comes in there, and that's great from Rampy from SSG. Bosco will be down with the diffuser, though. That could be a huge moment. Bullet and Hugzord getting kills for themselves. Rampy trades out, but with only 2 seconds, he has no option but to run in and plant in the middle of the floor. Hugzord, if he sees him, you just need the kill. There we go. Hugzord with a great last-minute C4 there. Rampy stacking at pool entrance. This is something they suffered with last time, but Rampy this time will get in and get the kill. 5 versus 2 here on the hooker deck, and they are going to start pushing forward. Cyber will do what he can, but this is holding back the tide with a bucket. Thinking Nade gets in for the diffuser. He will plant it, but Cyber will get the kill onto Canadian. Moving in against 3, it was just too much to ask. Bosco off the board.
I like how SiegeGG even opted to drop the Dukabi here as well, noticing it's not really for them. And again, a swing out from Hugzord.
In the game, it might be a little bit of added interest for you if you're Team Ace or Team Des. I bet SSG, Des bet MIBR, and there is
Coke Zero only, mate. Come on.
So thinking Nade coming in with round number 3 there. That's going to be a flawless one for SSG, and you can see so wherever those drones are positioned, they will be locked in place. Bosco wins a second onto Novice. Interestingly,
they're just saying, where are these sledge holes being opened, and let's give it a go. And it's punishing them so ridiculously hard. We're now down to a 2 versus 4 on Canadians, looking for this plan into a 1 versus 4. It's all down to Hugzord. He gets picked off from Cool Vibes, and that will be the end of that. SSG was here as well. Bullet is down to almost nothing. His teammates down behind him as well, so those drones are out of action. It's all down to him, and there is nothing to be done. Gotta mention for MIBR, in the start of these rounds when they're playing for these roams,
that Yokai drone available. Bullet will get the first kill onto Canadian. Second follows onto Fultz. Canadian was cooking a nade at the time, and that is very unfortunate. Bullet's effectively got himself a double there. There's a lot to do with only 35 seconds on the clock. Rampy will put shots down. He will, however, be lost to the Bullet shotgun to the head, and that will be 1 versus 4, 1 versus none as the final kill comes into IQ.
Here I think it's going to count for something. On the last map, a little bit less so.
Roamers have been forced out well by MIBR here. Top floor control gained, and the encounter. He's going to have to look to maybe move back towards side.
The pre-fire.
Novice takes the head off Rampy there, and that is going to be the end of Fultz as well as he tries to get aggressive on the run out. Hugzord picks up a double, taking out the low health Canadian to finish things off. No, what's hit him there? Fultz with a kill back onto Hugzord. He's going to get himself another with a kill onto Bullet, so that is fantastic from SSG. Backwards and forwards, Canadian and Rampy now in a difficult situation, which didn't get any easier as Canadian was killed and the plant was placed. We are now to wall. Novice waiting with the F2. He's checking every angle. Is he going to get the kill? No, he won't. Always a difficult gun to challenge. Novice finishes things off.
Doing the same thing, just slowing the round way down and just forcing them to have to think about what they're doing. However, Novice goes, I'm still thinking.
MIBR to start moving in there in numbers. Novice getting extremely aggressive, but will walk straight into a crossfire. That's 3 for SSG on the bounce, and this is down on the other side. It was a matter of time until the final kill came in for SSG. That's what they needed. They needed to things down a little bit. In comes the nade, but Bullet will hit Novice for a team kill. Hugzord gets one onto Canadian, which is traded out from Rampy onto M-King, and that leaves us very quickly in.
Try and catch someone who was playing on couch. Very unfortunate, but that's what it came down to. But he makes amends. He picks up thinking Nade and turns it into a face, but of course no one to immediately follow up. I say that, but from across the hall, it's Bullet once again. He's definitely making amends to his team, bringing in the best apology he can, and pulling this round all the way back. Cyber getting that final kill. And
MIBR just wasting time. There's the jump in. He waits for it and gets the kill onto M-King. The air jab will not save his teammate as it's detonated. So he will now push up and look to challenge him from behind. Hugzord in absolute no man's land there. He had nowhere to go. SSG had the mother of all crossfires. They now know where Fultz is. And if he has to make a direct challenge, he's likely to lose it. And there we go again. They just didn't get them in the right order. They needed a lesson, and they've moved away from that. Novice aware that Canadian's still in here. He's surely going to lose his life, but he takes one with him. A headshot.
Already lost one. It's still a 1 for 2. It's not an ideal situation to be in, but a great swing round from Novice with a pre-fire finds one. Almost.
SSG have got no idea that this is going down. Out comes the nitro, but it will fail. The diffuser sticks, and 3 very quick kills come in from MIBR. Great setup, great execution from them.
SSG sitting around Hooker here as well, but Bullet's going to go down from the window behind. They completely ignore the fact they might get flanked here. Fultz finds one, Bosco another. Cyber does find one in return, but it looks like round 15 is on the way. Rampy finds a double. It's a 4 versus 1, but M-King here on the Echo has enough room. No, he does not. Fultz gets that final kill, and Coastline is going all the way. This angle. 40 seconds remain here, and Novice is going to find the second one. Can they find this one into cool vibes as well. They find the head, but it's not quite enough. Has to get rid of the camera. It's into a 5 versus 3. 30 seconds remaining. SSG have got it all to do here. They just need to hold on, but a grenade from Bullet. This time it's good. It's not a team kill. It's a 4 versus 1. MIBR 1 kill away, and they knock out SSG. We hear the cheers from down the hall as they are the first team into the grand final, and they send SSG home with a 2-0 defeat.